Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So I want to do another 4-part series. These are going to be punchy, quick and easy for you to understand. The first one that I want to focus on is, what does divine masculine feel at soul recognition? Well, this is a question that gets asked an awful lot in my one-to-one coaching. In my Twin Flame course, I delve into the whole journey. Now, I approach it from the truth of the journey, which is an awakening, which is the core wounds, which is soul recognition and Kundalini activation. My Twin Flame course delves into all aspects of this journey and what you can do to shift it to bring, first of all, that inner union before you can magnetize in your other self. Now, what I do want to stress here is, if you are making the journey only about getting the other self, you will stay in looping energy. I get it, and I realize that if you are very early on in the journey, my work and my passion for this journey will not feed the ego mind. And a lot of people will come and work with me and go, it was only when I'd had spent thousands of pounds going and seeking psychics and mediums and relationship coaches and, therapists, that then I realised everything that you were speaking was the journey, and that I shifted out of that highly addictive and that victim mentality, and I started to make the journey about me. And that's when the journey changes. But I want today to delve into, because people do have this question, and so I want to answer it very simply. Remember that at soul recognition is when the polarity starts, the push-pull, the runner-chaser of the energies. And remember, this is an energetic connection. What is happening in the 3D really is irrelevant. And if you're early on in the journey, me saying that will probably trigger you. But if you look at a lot of my comments, people will say, yes, Kat, it wasn't until I'd exhausted all those other crazy addictive ways that I realised that you were speaking the truth. In fact, I think somebody said that they'd been on the journey a little while, and they recommended anybody early on that listen to what I'm saying, don't waste all that time and that money doing all that crazy stuff. People spend thousands and thousands of pounds being in that crazy addictive energy, trying to understand it from a mind and ego point of view. This journey is an activation. This journey, divine feminine, is your awakening, and you have to treat it in that way. Now, I am going to give you an insight into what divine masculine is feeling. Now, why is this always very similar for twin flames? Well, it's an energetic connection. Once soul recognition happens, the polarity is pushed into that push-pull, and the triggering starts. This is because divine masculine activates divine feminine into the awakening, and they both go through an awakening, but very, very differently. Now, once the energy is built at soul recognition, divine masculine will feel completely and utterly overwhelmed. And they're overwhelmed, that their mind is in pure and utter chaos. They cannot cope with the overwhelming feeling. And divine feminine, I get a lot of divine feminines that come and work with me. And when I say divine feminine, remember, it doesn't matter how you identify in the physical. This is an energetic connection. So it is the chasing energy, if you want to call it that, or the pushing energy. And remember that You might not be in communication in the 3D. You might not be physically seeing each other, but this is an energetic connection. So your thoughts and feelings and love and desire and want is all pushing on to Divine Masculine. And that makes Divine Masculine feel very overwhelmed. His mind and ego is in such a chaotic energy, as in they can't sit still, they can't understand what is going on. They have to run, and they run hard and run hard and run fast. Why? Because it activates the fear energy, the fear of losing everything, the fear of losing control, the fear of their whole world crumbling. And also for a lot of Divine Masculines, they have found this exact being that matches everything they could ever wish for. And when I say everything they could ever wish for, because it's an energetic connection, your vibration feels so intensely attractive and magnetic to Divine Masculine that the feeling that they could possibly lose you in the future is so overwhelming, so overpowering. Remember, it is the God essence that is seen in either. You know, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And so that is often why, and I've explained this before, that when twins have soul recognition and the separation starts to, come into play, that they can no longer look in each other's eyes, or Divine Feminine will try, but it'll make her feel in such chaotic energy. But also, likewise, Divine Masculine really struggles to look directly into the eyes, because it is that pureness, it is that God essence, and they're seeing their own reflection back in all its purest form. The only way through this part of it is to bring your energy back, Divine Feminine. And I know it is far easier to go and get a reading, and I really want to stress here, I have been a reader for many, many years. And I would never really read. I would coach on twin flames, but I would never psychically and channel really twin flames. The reason why is it's you. It's you. It is exactly the same soul frequency, exactly the same soul essence. Divine Feminine leads this connection. When you do the work, it ripples through to Divine Masculine. So as long as you're out there having readings, going, what's Divine Masculine doing? What's this happening? What's that? What are they doing? Why aren't they coming forward? Basically, you are just pushing energy onto them. And the more you push the energy, the more it pushes away, because the more it feels chaotic, the more it feels overwhelming energetic-wise. You have to bring the energy back to you and allow the connection to aerate. Only when this starts to happen and you start to shift into that higher frequency does the journey start to change. If you need more help and support, if you want to understand the whole A to Z of this journey, then my Twin Flame course is there. It's currently discounted, so you're getting it at a really beautiful price to help and support you. It gives you the A to Z. Plus, at the moment, you get access into Awakened Consciousness, where every single week I'm on there live, supporting you, answering questions, helping you on this journey. You get 1 month free into that, and then if you want to carry on, you can do. In Awakened Consciousness, there's an additional over 50 hours. I'm not even sure exactly how much now, because it's just growing and growing and growing to help and support you on this journey. It is the truth of the journey. It is about helping Divine Feminine balance her energy back to herself, how to detox, how to surrender, how to shift this journey. Get out of the pain, get out of the separation, get out of the looping. If you need more help and support, my course is there to help and support you through the journey. I send you much love.